All right, welcome. Welcome, people. Welcome, people. Let's close this off. Let's do a little crime on your dime. Let's see what this crime costs you. The real cost. One way or another, you pay for it. These career criminals, same people, over and over and over again. Let's see. Let's see these. I watched some of this.
1060, are you primary now? Okay, what's your speed?
70.
Chasing a U-Haul. Ain't going that fast.
3. If you could see if Fiji PD has identified those in the arm.
Guy's trying to decide. What should I do? When I was just gonna swerve around.
23. BGP does not have any kind of identification, no plate. They left the U-Haul.
You're gonna run out the cops. Outrun the cops in a U-Haul.
Okay. You guys Edward Adam, 89114? Okay.
You gonna do anything? And say why they're chasing him.
MSC is advised.
Right to the crossover you're coming up to.
They try to spike him.
1060 has the radio traffic. It'll be northbound 475, 12 or 4.
Okay, terminate state line. I have gone about MSC. They are aware of that.
A lot of chances to pit him. Where are they going? You gonna go the other way? What was that all about? It was nothing. It was just the same one. Alleged drug dealer. Yeah, what was that U-Haul one all about? And it never even. What is it, Arkansas again? You get a lot of action in Arkansas. Guy's got a pickup. He's running his ass. If he had the grappler right now, it'd be over. Oh, he flipped him. That was quick. That was it. Alright, we don't know why, Brookfield, Ohio. We're moving. He's going through a neighborhood. Same guy, it's a long chase. The guy's on a. He ain't pulling over. He's gonna fill up some gas. You know, that thing's getting like 3 miles to the gallon. No, I got enough gas. Is this the same one? Oh, the guy's going down the railroad tracks now. They're not showing the ending of anything here. All right. Those were a waste because we don't know what happened. Let's see these.
On January 22nd, 2025, in Fort Smith, Arkansas, what started as a normal afternoon turned into a full-speed headache the moment Sebastian County deputies asked Arkansas State Police for help. Their suspect was identified as David Bruce, driving a maroon 2014 Ford Focus, a car not known for speed, yet somehow pretending it was built for NASCAR.
Look like an old timer. He ain't giving up.
Through intersections and sliced through traffic.
Are you gonna get him here? That'd be funny if he had like a storage unit with the door open. He just pulled in, closed the door behind him, and he'd be gone.
Even with his car boxed in and his escape plan finished, Bruce refused to get out. No movement, no compliance. So troopers brought out the K9.
What's the dog gonna do?
Fun fact: a police dog has a 100% success rate convincing suspects to rethink their decisions, and this time was no different. The K9 went through the window. Bruce immediately changed his attitude, and officers broke the passenger window to pull him out. After a brief struggle, he was taken into custody. He was transported to Baptist Hospital for medical evaluation before heading to the Sebastian County Jail with a long list of charges and an even longer list of bad decisions.
Why'd they have to put the dog in the window? I mean, you just drug him out. All right, whatever. Maybe they didn't want to use the dog. But I mean, I don't know what that old timer did, but he's fleeing. So I mean, he's gonna do 5 years, 6 years. No, they're not gonna put him in jail. He's gonna be a probation guy. House arrest, probation. We'll call 50 grand for all the bullshit. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're not even
It was
putting
September
people away
3rd,
for this stuff.
2024 in Pine Drive, Georgia, when a deputy Ford spotted a white vehicle with a woman trying to get in, but the moment the driver saw the patrol car, he punched the gas and left her standing there like she wasn't even part of the plan. Radar confirmed 64 and a 35. Lights on. U-turn.
Yes, Grog. Hey, Grok, what percentage of people that are caught by police fleeing and evading at high speeds, what percentage of them are actually prosecuted and do jail time? Let's see what this says.
I couldn't find any reliable public statistics on the exact percentage of people caught fleeing at high speeds in Florida who get prosecuted or do jail time. Florida doesn't seem to publish those numbers clearly. What we do know is that once you're caught and charged with high-speed fleeing and eluding, it's a second-degree felony, and the law says judges cannot withhold adjudication. That means if you plead or get convicted, you end up with a felony record. Most cases probably resolve with a plea rather than going to trial. And whether you actually serve prison time depends on your record, how dangerous the chase was, and if anyone got hurt. First timers without.
All right, so first timers. Depends on your record, how dangerous the chase was, and if anyone got hurt. First timers without injury sometimes avoid state prison. So you get a felony. but you might avoid prison if it's your first time. That looks like that might have been the guy's first time doing that. I don't know, but maybe he can go to jail. But he's gonna get a house arrest, probation, or something. It still cost you money, man. Look at the damage to the vehicles.
Turn made, and just
Let's
like
see.
that, the chase was on.
Supposed to get 15 years.
We're turning on Riverdale Road, 10 to 25.
What a danger you're putting everybody in.
It'll be a Florida tag, 4502. No, it's a Nissan White Nissan Road. Well, I'm behind it. I'm going to get it as soon as I can.
I'm gonna take this guy
He
out.
tried to stop the suspect with a pit maneuver before he could pick up speed, but unfortunately, he made it onto the interstate, and that's where the real struggle began. With speeds climbing fast, the suspect, later identified as Mr. Hunt, only got more and more reckless with every mile.
Mr. Hunt.
Turn around. He's
You get him? I didn't get him yet. Oh, he's
Earlier,
going
chasing
through
near 100 miles per
intersections.
hour, Hunt dodged multiple pit attempts. His driving grew more reckless by the second, and the danger was too high to let it continue. That's when Deputy Ford stepped in and used a pursuit-ending ramming technique.
behind it.
Going through red lights, intersections. Oh, he's going through other cars. That wasn't a technique. He just accidentally hit him. Oh yeah, brother, run out.
Hunt bailed out through the driver's window and tried to run, but after ignoring commands, a taser brought him down. He was taken into custody without further incident. Inside the rental car, deputies found cash and signs of drug distribution, and they believe he tossed whatever drugs he had during the chase. The abandoned female passenger was released safely, and Ford's patrol car had to be towed due to heavy damage from the takedown. Hunt was booked into the Clayton County Jail on 16 charges, including felony fleeing and reckless driving. A long list of consequences for a chase that got crazier with every turn.
Booked in a county jail. He says he was booked in a county jail. Who knows for how long, though? It's a rental car. He's selling drugs out of it. You think that's the first time he did that? That's what he does for a living. Now maybe do 5 years. He didn't have the drugs, so they only got him for the. I don't know how many charges they put on him. They have no drugs. He threw it out. Let's say he does those 5 years. You know, there's like 400 grand for this guy.
From a tense hostage situation in Washington state, and a wild helicopter chase through Tampa, Florida, to a felon who stole a cop's car after opening fire, and so much more. Here are 6 police chases that ended in shootouts.
Shootouts. Yeah, that's even more dangerous.
It was November 14th of 2025. Federal ATF agents, along with the Michigan State Police and the local Detroit PD, had just linked 12 isolated shootings to one suspect. According to the police,
12
the gunman had been
shootings.
firing indiscriminately into homes and vehicles, triggering 11 calls for shots fired and 1 non-fatal shooting incident between November 5th and the 13th. Finally, on the 14th, officers converged near a home on Prairie Street in Detroit, where the suspect was hanging out with several friends. Unfortunately, he spotted them before they could take him down.
He's just shooting in the houses randomly. This is what's out there. How do you surround the house? You have a fucking helicopter. You got like 10 agents there, but the guy gets in a car and runs off. I mean, how does that happen? You know what you got to put together? Have that many people? That's like a whole operation. There's 100 grand already just to put the operation together. You got a helicopter up in the air already. How do you even get to a vehicle?
12 minutes later,
Why don't you go like 5 in the morning and then cut all the fucking wires to all the cars there, so they can't run off with a car. Let them run out, get in the car, and the car doesn't start. That's it. You got them. Look at
The
this.
suspect was observed slowing down and pulling over. Perhaps he knows this is a losing battle, and he's finally decided to give himself up.
All right, we're slowing over there. We're curving it. We're at Indiana Street.
Yeah,
West Grand
he's gonna
River.
give himself up.
He's in a vehicle moving around. Hasn't exited the vehicle yet, though. Somebody's coming up to the car, black male, black jacket, red, hoodie inside of it.
He's getting a pack of smokes.
Looks like he came up to the car, grabbed something, and went inside. He's back on the move now. All right, we're hitting another U-turn. Oh, we're driving on the wrong side of the road. We're continuing southbound on Illinois. Wrong side
He
of the road.
picked up a gun.
To Crenshaw. We're going to be making a eastbound shot on the Crenshaw. He's pulling into the liquor store parking lot, and he's reversing.
He's gonna get a bottle of, of 40, of malt liquor.
He's moving around a lot. He's got people at the front door of the liquor store. He's parked. He's still in the vehicle right now. You got a guy coming up to the car. He just handed off something to another black male wearing a blue coat, and now he's back away again on the Illinois, northbound Illinois.
Is this Keystone Cops? Like, I mean, the guys just going around
Something off to that gentleman.
dropping shit
The
off,
suspect
handing off the
seemed to have
drugs,
friends
picking
all
up
over
guns.
town. It's unclear what he was delivering, though it was most likely something he didn't want to be arrested with. From the liquor store, the suspect pulled into a nearby Citgo gas station, where CCTV cameras captured him attempting to carjack somebody at the pump. The suspect pulls in and stops behind someone's car, but the would-be victim realizes what's happening and runs inside with the keys. They may have been able to escape, but this next driver wouldn't be so lucky.
All right, he's blocked in. He's out on foot. He's running. Nope, he's jumped into another vehicle. He's in another vehicle right now.
Carjack somebody.
All right, he just carjacked somebody. Yeah, all right, so we're in a new vehicle. It's going to be a blue. Looks like a...
He doesn't know there's a helicopter on.
He just carjacked somebody. Yep, that was confirmed. All right, we're going northbound on Illinois. Heavy paint damage.
And he's got a gun. 'Cause that person jumped out of the
Those
car.
flashes you saw were an exchange of gunfire between the suspect and federal agents. He fired several more times as he drove away, though none of his bullets struck any officers or innocent bystanders.
This is DPD Air 2. Currently pursued right now for homicide suspect.
I mean, this could have all been avoided. We're at his house.
It's going to be a blue Chevy Tahoe. Heavy blue paint damage. Older models, possibly 90s. Troopers are
And let him get in the car.
Southbound on Woodward at Martin Luther King Boulevard. All right, westbound on Martin Luther King Boulevard. If you could, keep this track clear. They just hit him. Roll over Martin Luther King. Roll over Martin Luther King. Start ambulance for me. He's out on foot. He's out on foot. Westbound. Martin Luther King.
He's running. How appropriate. Martin Luther King Boulevard.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun!
Got one on foot. He had player on his hands. Likely
We got 20 cops. You can't get him. He's got a gun.
Shots fired. Suspect down. Roll EMS. Martin Luther King Boulevard and Cass Drive. Suspect is down. Roll EMS.
Officers quickly detained the suspect and administered first aid. They placed tourniquets on his arms and legs, which likely saved his life. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and his handgun was later recovered at the scene. Upon recovery, the suspect was indicted by a federal grand jury for carjacking, assault, and attempted homicide on federal agents, among other crimes. U.S. Attorney Jerome Gorgon described the gunman as an agent of chaos, while
Agent
expressing his
of
thanks
chaos.
to the brave men and women who helped.
Fuchsia guns. That was probably his girl's gun. Career criminals. Agent of chaos. Shot in 15 random homes. Just driving around shooting shit. Stolen cars. Shooting at federal agents. And a serious critical condition in the hospital. That's like 80 grand to make sure he stays alive so he can go to jail. And let's say, we shooting at people, he's probably gonna get 15 years. 15 years. There's $1.5 million. Just like that. And the guy's just a drug dealer. Probably never worked in his life. And that's what it's costing you, man. Probably been paying for him his whole life. And you're gonna continue to pay for him his whole life. Just a waste. Just a draw on society, man.
Take him off the street.
Well, $1.5 million on it. This guy lost a tire.
On March 8th of 2022, the following 911 call came into the Joplin, Missouri call center.
Joplin 911, what's your emergency?
Hi, we have a guest. I work at the Buckle. We're at our new location, 405 Geneva Avenue. We have a guest who is threatening one of my other teammates, and he is about to get physical because he's all up in his face right now.
All up
The
in
man
his face.
Question, 40-year-old Anthony Felix, was a lifelong criminal who'd been in and out of prison for nearly 2 decades. His rap sheet
2 decades. In and out of prison for 2 decades. So this guy's already cost you money. 2 decades, man. In and out. 20 years. So this guy's already been for like 10 years. He's already got $1 million he cost you. And now he's out and he's, up in somebody's face at a restaurant.
And aggravated assault, mostly in Arizona. Unfortunately, Officer Jake Reed of Joplin PD didn't know any of that when he arrived to investigate.
Aggravated assault. Yeah, you can treat them all nice.
You know why I'm talking to you?
Yeah, they got a problem in there.
Okay, what's going on?
They got a problem.
They called us, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I know they called you.
Okay.
I told them I'll be right there.
Okay.
Like they tripping in there, but they told me to leave and I left. I ain't got no problem with them, but they don't even talking like that.
What happened?
I just asked for customer service. You know what I mean? I was taking out some jeans I could buy, and the lady grabbed them on my hand.
Which store?
At that store buckle right there.
Okay.
And I wasn't even doing nothing. Like I wasn't even like. She grabbed me on my hand. She was like, "What the hell?"
I don't
was like,
understand.
okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's no big deal. Like I'm good with them. I'm already at the store. I'm good.
Okay. You have your ID on you, man?
My name's Anthony Felix. I don't have no ID.
Okay, have a seat for me.
What for?
Because I told you to. Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to them, obviously. Well, you hang
I need
out.
ID because I got warrants.
Officer Reed took Felix's information and returned to his car to speak with the manager. Meanwhile, Corporal Benjamin Cooper sat with the suspect to make sure he didn't try anything. According to the manager, Felix was a serial shoplifter. On that day, he tried walking out with a stack of women's jeans, each priced at $180. The staff caught on and stopped him as he made a beeline for the door.
So then I grabbed him. I got the stack of them out of his hands. And then he goes, "What the fuck? That's bad customer service. Let me talk to your manager." And I said, "Well, I'm actually the manager in charge right now."
Serial shoplifter.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Was he like yelling at you in the middle of the store?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like raising his voice, and then a couple of my teammates were coming up, to support me, because they knew exactly.
There's people in and out of prison, man. They come out. They don't get like a regular job. It's just like whatever they got to do to get a buck. Just shoplift, steal, rob, break into shit, break into cars, break into houses, garages, sell shit. Yeah, that's all they're gonna do. Nobody's getting rehabilitated. Nobody's coming out like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go trade school, become an electrician, and get an apartment and pay my bills and pay my taxes. It's like 1 out of 1,000. The rest just keep doing the same shit.
Okay.
Act like you could
After hearing the woman's story, Officer Reed returned to arrest Felix. Sadly, it was the last thing he would ever do as a Joplin police officer.
Stand for me, put your phones down, please. Switch phones on the ground. Whoa, we're not doing that. You're under arrest.
For what? For what? No, for what though? No, just for what though? Why are you arresting me? Why you're arresting
Stop.
me? Come on, sir. I didn't even plan though. You just can't come up and arrest me for nothing. For what though? For what?
As the trio struggled off camera, the suspect drew a pistol and fired, striking Corporal Cooper in the shoulder. Officer Reed returned fire, but missed. That's when Felix turned the gun on him and shot twice, striking him in the arm and head, the latter of which knocked Reed unconscious. Felix then turned back to Corporal Cooper and delivered a fatal blow. He then stole Cooper's Ford Explorer and fled the scene, narrowly avoiding the head-on collision with Chief John White's car in the process.
Shot the cop and stole the car. Yeah, this is what you get.
As Felix raced off in the stolen squad car, other officers convened on the scene and spotted him as he turned into a parking lot.
Kill the cop. I'm gonna go in forever now. All because of what? Well, he had a gun on him. And he's a convicted felon. You can't have a gun. Right? So that's breaking your breaking the law right there. So you don't want to go in. This is what the cops don't know what they're walking into most of the time.
Back on range line, heading south.
The guy didn't care. He's out shoplifting. He's probably doing armed robberies, doing everything. Now this cop's dead. His fucking family's done. Career criminal.
Back off.
He's driving through neighborhoods, through people's yards.
Several residents watched Felix run through their yards with a weapon in hand. They pointed the police in the right direction, allowing them to corner him as he attempted to steal a white SUV. Officer Rick Hershey was the first to arrive and bravely drove up on the suspect, knowing he had no qualms with shooting cops.
He's trying to steal another car. He's pointing right at the guy. He's shooting at him, dude.
The shots you just heard came from two other officers who had just arrived on the scene. They were able to neutralize Felix for good while saving Officer Hershey's life in the process. He had been struck on the left side of his face and was in critical condition on the scene. Sadly, Corporal Cooper passed away on the scene, while Officer Reed succumbed to his injuries several days later. As for Officer Hershey, he underwent several surgeries over the next few days, and while he was lucky to survive, he'll have to live with lifelong scars and the memory of those who didn't make it. According to reports, Felix had just been released from jail in August of 2020. He had recently pleaded guilty to driving and drug-related crimes in Missouri and was homeless at the time of the shooting.
Killed 2 cops, injured another one, How is he out? I don't understand. It don't make sense.
In critical condition on the scene. Sadly, Corporal Cooper passed away on the scene, while Officer Reed succumbed to his injuries several days later.
2 cops.
As for Officer Hershey, he underwent several surgeries over the next few days.
2 cops
and
there.
while he was lucky to survive, he'll have to live with lifelong scars and the memory of those who didn't make it. According to reports, Felix had just been released from jail in August of 2020. He had recently pleaded guilty to driving and drug-related crimes in Missouri and was homeless at the time of the shooting.
So, yeah, he's homeless. He was arrested there. That's the thing, man. That's all they know. He's been in jail, in and out of jail for 20 years. He's got a gun. And that's how he makes his living. That's how he survives, with a gun. Shoplifting, robbing people, stealing shit, breaking, entering. Well, he wasn't going to go back. He just shot 2 cops. He's going in forever. He might get a death penalty for that. So that might take 30 years. So there you go. That guy's in for 30 years now. He's never getting out. Maybe 40 years. There's $4 million on a homeless guy who's been in and out of jail for 20 years. Another $1 million. That's $5 million on this guy. That this guy cost the system. 5 million. All right, I'm going to end this one here because I'm getting pissed off. $5 million, that guy. And 2 dead cops. 2 families devastated because of this piece of shit career criminal. All right, let's stop it here.